Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي.
My name is Rashid. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about the most powerful worship in Islam.
اللهم تقبلنا صلاتنا تامة واغفر ذنوبنا أمة ولا تعذبنا يوم القيامة. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار يا أرحم الراحمين. يا الله يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دين الإسلام.
It is dua. Dua can be made anytime. Dua means to talk with Allah. So that's why dua means you're talking with Allah. Did you know that dua is the most powerful worship in Islam? Yes. Dua is when you're putting your hands like this and then you talk to Allah.
Some of you might be wondering, when are we supposed to be saying dua and when is it acceptable? That's what we're going to talk about it right now. The last third of the night is the first. So what if you divided the night between Maghrib and Fajr into 3 pieces? When the Azan is called, between the Azan and the Iqam, after the Azan and in between the Azan and the Iqam, during the prayer. Did you know that the closest that a slave is to his Lord is when he is in a state of prostration? Yes. While prostration, you should have finishing tashahhud. So those are when you're able to say dua, and that's when it's going to be acceptable. So an hour on Friday, or a period of time on Friday, and the scholars disagreed over when this is. Some of them said it is that when the Imam sits down between the 2 khutbahs, and some of them said that it is at the last period of time before Maghrib, and they have other opinions. But frequently making dua on Friday, particularly when the Imam sits down between the 2 khutbahs and after the khutbah, then frequently making it and just before Maghrib on a Friday. These are times when the scholars mentioned that your dua is accepted when waking up at night, after performing wudu, before drinking zamzam, because zamzam is whatever it is drunk for, during the month of Ramadan, dua on Laylatul Qadr, on the night of the decree, while visiting the sick, when the rain falls, dua at the These are the times where at the crowing of the dua, it is more acceptable by Allah. Yes, did you know that the person who was reciting the Quran or has just recited the Quran, you should be making dua for someone? Yes, the one who is making dua for someone in their absence, because we always know that when you make dua for someone in his absence, an angel says Ameen and to you. Yep. Yes, so these are the times when you're able to be making dua, but that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to do them on any other time. It's just that when you do it on these times, your dua will be more acceptable by Allah. So it is for us to learn them and to put them into practice and become people who frequently make dua at all times and in all places.
You can make different duas. One of them is asking Allah for help. Other times is asking Allah to help you.
Now let's go ahead and watch some dua from our Muslim brothers. Don't forget to say Ameen. Ameen.
اللهم يا مالك الملك يا من في ملكه مقيم وفي جلاله عظيم وعلى عباده رحيم وبكل شيء عليم. اللهم إنا نسألك الأمن والأمان والعافية في الأبدان. اللهم فرج همنا ويسر أمرنا واقضي حوائجنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا برحمتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم يا مالك الملك، يا من في ملكه مقيم وفي جلاله عظيم وعلى عباده رحيم وبكل شيء عليم. اللهم إنا نسألك الأمن والأمان والعافية في الأبدان. اللهم فرج همنا ويسر أمرنا واقضي حوائجنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا برحمتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم يا مالك الملك، يا من في ملكه مقيم وفي جلاله عظيم وعلى عباده رحيم وبكل شيء عليم. اللهم إنا نسألك الأمن والأمان والعافية في الأبدان. اللهم فرج همنا ويسر أمرنا واقضي حوائجنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا برحمتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم يا مالك الملك، يا من في ملكه مقيم وفي جلاله عظيم وعلى عباده رحيم وبكل شيء عليم. اللهم إنا نسألك الأمن والأمان والعافية في الأبدان. اللهم فرج همنا ويسر أمرنا واقضي حوائجنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا برحمتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم آمين. اللهم آمين.
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. What are the things we need to do to be successful in our life?
The first thing, we need to have a vision. Without it, nothing would happen.
Exactly.
You won't be successful.
So, to be successful, you need to have your goal. And also, what are your plans? You need to write your own plan.
Your own
What are...
plan.
Let me ask you this question.
In a piece of paper.
What are you doing right now? Is it something helpful to make you successful in your plan? If so?
If it's not, then that means you should stop doing it and go ahead and try doing
Based
another
on
stuff.
your plan. Exactly. So with the Success Coach, we have a number of playlists. The first one is...
Learn Quran with Shadia.
Yeah, learning Quran will give you a lot of important things. You'll get hasanat, and also it's helpful to know the meaning as well.
Yes, the meaning. Also,
By reading Quran, you can also be a hafiz. By the way,
what is a hafiz? A hafiz is a person who memorizes the Quran, and that's what I want to be too.
absolutely a shari will be. So it's not easy to be a hafiz, but if you have a plan, a well-organized plan, inshallah, you will be a hafiz.
Yes, and also prayer and dua. Every day you should pray 5 times a day.
The difference between a Muslim and non-Muslim is praying. If you stop praying, you're not a Muslim.
Wait, what about networks? Yeah,
Exactly.
network.
We need to network to the people all over the world.
All over the world.
By the way, one of the places to network is in the Hajj.
In the Hajj.
We'll cover a lot of things about Hajj. What are the criteria to do Hajj? When do we need to do Hajj?
What do we need to do Hajj? Also, the Islamic story. You get lots of stuff from the Islamic prophet stories.
Yes, we will learn a lot of things. Let's talk about, for example, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We will learn a lot about that.
Yes, we will learn a lot.
The physical exercise is another playlist.
Which is about exercising. That's why when you're exercising,
your brain cell repair as well, Sharia. And even
just like when a car, it's like broken, then you need repair it.
Absolutely, a broken
and it also
car. Think about that.
Helps you to grow.
Absolutely.
It makes you grow, and it also brings new nerve cells and blood vessels.
Yes, all those tips are here under the Success Coach. And also, we want to read about a couple of quotes from the Quran. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah.
So be patient. Indeed, the promise of Allah is
true. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins. Inshallah. So which of the favor of your Lord would you deny? None.
Inshallah, we
will achieve together.
Success Coach. Always strive to create the best version of yourself.
That's right. We need to be, we need to create ourselves a best version every day. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and be part of the family of Success Coach.
Yes.